Madiha Aziz. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Madiha Aziz. I'm an educationist. First of all, I would like to thank Ma'am Rafia Mudassar, the Foundation itself, that she gave me an opportunity to be the great the great educationist and the presenters over here. This is my first experience at Foundation. Let's start my presentation. My topic is personalized learning. That is the latest technique in emerging trends of education. So, Bismillah Rahman Rahim. This is my profile as I have done MBA MPhil from Ikra University, and right now I'm working as a branch head at United Charter School. Besides that, I have a few of certifications and achievements as well from my past experiences, as I am in the education field since last 10 years. I'm associated with. So my topic is personalized learning. Let's talk about the personalized learning, but before that, I want to introduce you our education system, as we all are educationists and we all knows the education system of Pakistan. So we have different education policies that are very good, but unfortunately there are many problems within system and its implementations. Firstly, in current situation, more attention is being paid towards a higher education instead of primary education. But as you all of you know that primary education is the main pillar or the foundation for any child. But we don't we are not giving so much implementations, so much work on primary education. Besides that, we have so many private institutes and well organized institutes, schools, that's for the preschooling system. But due to unawareness, due to shortage of awareness among people, among the parents, they in the regular education system, the parent cannot afford to pay the very much tuition fees, huge tuition fees for primary level or for preschooling for their children. So there are so many thousands of private schools and universities in our Pakistan that have the different categories. Also, we have engineering and technology, medical sciences, business information, and other fields of life. But they are very expensive, and most of the people cannot afford this. And in our education system, as if I talk about our education system, so in our regular schools, like private schools are there in mostly in every in every single street, there is a private school who is uh, who is charging a very handsome tuition fee. But besides that, the teachers are there who they wants to hire the teachers on low pay scale, and they are charging a handsome amount from the parent. So somehow they are not loyal towards the education system. That's why we are still backward in education system. But let's see in the other education system that is not that is only for elite class and the more strongly established people, and the upper middle class people, they all have the very good preschooling system. But besides that, majority of the people in Pakistan, if I'll talk about the middle class people or the lower middle class people, they cannot afford that much amount on monthly basis to pay at the school. So that's why we are still struggling for our education system. Next, we have the traditional learning system. The traditional learning system, as you all knows, it's a system where we consider all students at at one point. We can give any kind of assignment, any kind of the lecture, any or any kind of topic, and we want everyone to participate. Beyond this, that everyone have another have don't have the same level, the same interest. They don't have the same skills as well. Every child have a different ability, have a different skill, have a different ability to understand, to do the things, to perform any kind of task. So traditional learning system is like that. We all have a, in mostly schools, they are following traditional learning system. Like the traditional learning model treats all learners the same despite unique needs and strength. Obviously, every child have a unique needs, unique strength, as I told you before, unique ability, unique skills. So they all have different. Someone is good in speaking. Someone is good in his or her writing skills. Someone is very good in her or his listening skills, learning skills, understanding skills. So everyone have a different perspective. So, according to the Arne Duncan, he's the educationist. He's the education chairperson in U.S. United States of America. He says that it's time for a new model. We must take classroom learning beyond a one size fits all mentality and bring it fully into the 21st century learning. As we talk about the student centered approach in 21st century learning. Personalized learning. Now, what is personalized learning? Personalized learning is somehow different from the traditional learning. It is different in that way that its differentiation is about adapting existing curriculum for a student, while personalized learning is about creating a curriculum for a student. That is a critical shift. So that implements in a few learning centers, or in a few schools or colleges in Pakistan, who have the technology, the technology, who have technology based learning, and who have easily access towards the technology. So they can assign students as per their needs and as per their abilities. Technology in this way is very important in personalized learning. So we cannot implement it in government schools. We cannot, because the budget is not so much assigned for as per government levels for the education sector. That's why it's our unfortunate phenomena in Pakistan. Examples of personalized learning are the systems that adapt to learner needs, systems that support differentiated learning. Like we do have that systems at our university levels, at our private colleges levels, or at our O levels, or Cambridge-based system, which is for elite class. If I talk about the Cambridge system, it's almost for elite class and the people who are lying in upper middle class, or who have an a broad income, so they can afford this kind of education system, which they have adapt a learning needs that depends on different kind of softwares. So students can take benefits from those softwares. Next example is increasing of frequency of formative assessments. Like instead of taking exams, or like this is the need, this is the requirement, that in our education system, in the examination, there is a requirement to go for exams. But the formative assessment is, then and there. You are going to ask a few questions, and that is very good sign, and that is implementing nowadays in our regular schooling system as well. That we have franchise systems of different schools, renowned schools, so they are implementing this assessment system in their schools as well. So this is the very good sign, and mostly people can afford the tuition fee as well for that schools. And that must be spread in all, in mostly education system. So that this would be very beneficial for our students and for the new learners. What we need to personalize to meet the different needs of all students, teachers need to personalize the learning objective. The learning objective is different, like learning objective is different from student to student. Personalized learning is an, it's an approach that aims to customize learning for each student's strength, needs, skills, and interest. Each student gets a learning plan that based on what they know and how they learn from things. Like it has different key elements. The teaching methodology is very important in this. The teaching methodology, the teaching model, based on that premise, each student gets a plan, a learning plan based on how they learn, what they know, and what their skills and interests are, in which skills are according to their interest, in which field they want to grow for themselves. Components of a personalized classroom. A profile for each student, yes. Or every student has a different profile, a different portfolio. Personalized learning paths for each student. Each student have a different personal learning path. Clear goal for each student, like which goal you have set for one student and which goal is you have set for another student. Flexible learning environments to enhance learning. Flexible learning environments, that means the flexibility and availability of the resources from which the students can enhance their learning. The students have a voice, providing students with different choices of how, what, where, and when to learn. The student have a voice. We need ask the student. They need to ask us that what that why is that so, that where it comes from. So questions are very important. Technology can play an important role in enhancing personalized learning. Yes, technology is very important. As I told you before, the different softwares, the different technology based things that can provide a lot of a plethora of information to the students. That is very important in personalized learning components. Next one, we have the benefits of personalized learning for students. Personalized learning improves learning outcomes and allows teachers to focus on what really matters. A student's interest is learning is enhanced when the student give more opportunities to select topics and so have a kind of control over the learning methods and learning resources. As if I talk about myself, or I talk about the presenters over here at this platform. So we have given a scenario or a topic that right now which trends are going on in teaching. So we need to present on any topic of our choice. So this is somehow called personalized learning. So this saves time, and that according to your interest. If you will go for your interest, if you will go for your interest, you in which you have interest, you will go for that topic. You will have more information of that topic, and you will serve your time to get the knowledge of that topic as much as you can. Increase engagement towards the topic, increase motivation towards your learning, improves learning results. Obviously the results will going to be very improve. That would be according to, if they would be according to your interest, your ability, and according to your choice. Learning would be very purposeful learning. The characteristics of personalized learning classroom. The personalized learning classroom allow the student that would be a student centered approach. That depends, the classroom that depends on students, not on the teacher. The students will ask different kind of questions, will choose different kinds of topic of their choice. Engagement and real world activities that promotes content learning. Real world activities like practical working, as we have in student centered approach as well. student ownership of their learning process, as they have chosen their choice of learning, their choice of topic. So that would be their ownership. They will take the ownership of the topic. Formative assessment, as we have discussed before, multiple learning methods and media, data reports on individual and group progress. That would be very easy for the teachers as well to give a report on individual basis. The importance of personalized learning. The importance of personalized learning is that it provides the students the opportunity to reflect upon their learning and shape their future, and enables the adults in their lives to better understand each student as a unique individual. As I'm talking about this since the beginning of the presentation, that every child has its unique needs, its unique skills, his or her unique abilities, his or her separate interest on any topic, on anything. So, personalized learning is all about that. Now, final thought. If I'll sum up the presentation according to the final thought of mine, if I'll talk about my perspective, the personalized learning must be implemented, and I hope so. It must be implemented in all over the schooling system, as well as in colleges, as well as in colleges. Otherwise, if I'll talk about the universities level, in higher education system, we do have many choices, and we do have so many working from the government side, as well as on private sides, from private side. And but if I'll talk about the primary level, at the primary level, it must have the formative assessment that is already implemented in very good schools that have renowned name in the cities, but that must be implemented in the other schools as well. That is for the middle class people and for the majority of the people of Pakistan, so they can avail, the children can avail, can take benefit of this learning system, besides that the traditional learning system. So from my side, thank you so much. I hope I was able to to describe my topic well. Okay, thank you so much.